way to the first walk could be to Cleveland. Our time is currently 2:45.
Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older.
Cheers.
So let us dance this night away.
Good morning and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well and you're looking forward to today's episode. As you can see, I am in the car and I am on my way to go and pick up Rosalind. We are going to have a nice little morning and afternoon together. We thought we'd go pick up a coffee or a matcha, maybe do some thrift shopping, and who knows what else we'll get into, but I wanted to bring you guys along for the day. So I have about 10 minutes before I get to her house, and so I think our first stop will be coffee, and I will see you there. This place is full of stuff. I mean, there's just like glassware, aisles of glassware, furniture, lamps, all sorts of stuff. There are so many amazing things that I'm already picking up. Just a little glimpse at what's to come in the fall. So excited for it. I can't wait to show you guys. One thing I forgot about this place is there's no like heating and cooling. So what it feels like outside, which is currently like 90 degrees and very humid, is what it feels like in here. So probably not going to be in here very long, but already finding some great stuff. Those lamps right there. I don't know how I want those lamps. I love them. I have to rewire them, but here it is. Roslyn to the rescue. That's fixable. Just did it yesterday. I bought so many things in there, so many things, and guess how much it was in total? $48. He said that price, I was like, wrap it up, let's go, before he changes his mind. $48, amazing. All right, I am back home now, and actually we only went to that one store today. As hot as it was in there, I just kept finding so many amazing things, and we ended up staying there much longer than we had expected. So once we were done with that, we had already worked up another appetite. We went over and got some lunch from this really cute country restaurant. It was delicious. And then we realized the day was really starting to fly by, and I really would like to get to the pottery studio today to see if my house is ready to be glazed, because tomorrow I am going to Ohio for several days to spend some time with my family, and I would really love to have everything in the kiln before I go so that when I get back, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be finished and we can do a final reveal of my house and everything that goes in the inside of it. So before I head over to the studio, I do want to show you some of the things that I got. Like I said, I got some really great things, all combined for $48, which is a complete steal. Could not believe it. Still cannot believe that that was the price. But I'm just really excited about everything that I got, because it really does tie in so nicely to all of the things that I want to place into our shop. So if you guys saw last video, Tara and I are going to be opening up a shop together. It's going to first start out as an online shop, and then we're also going to be doing some in-person pop-up shops throughout next year. And then who knows what will happen. We'll see how the business is growing and succeeding, and we'll decide what to do from there. But for right now, it's going to be online with a couple of in-person pop-up shops. Of course, my side of the shop is going to be all focused around home decor. Tara's side is going to be focused all around fashion and clothing. And the things that I found today, just like I said, really do tie into what some of the things I want to include in my portion of the shop. Of course, there's going to be lots of pottery. I'm going to be making lots of those tulip vases that you guys love so much. And of course, I'll be making mugs. I'm also making some jewelry, which is very exciting. I'm very, very excited about that. And I really just want to do like lots of home essentials that you guys can use these pieces on a daily basis. And so another item that I just absolutely have to have in my shop are lamps. You guys know how much I adore lamps. I have them everywhere, all over my house. And honestly, for me, I would rather to never have an overhead light on. I always just love the nice, warm, cozy light that a regular lamp can bring. So if at all possible, I try not to turn on the overhead lights and only light these really beautiful lamps that I have all over the place. And so I really thought adding in some light sources to the shop is just going to be amazing. And so I am going to be making some pottery lamps. So the bases of the lamp will be made out of clay. I'm also going to be making some lamp shades made out of clay. I'm also going to be doing a lot of lamp shades with fabrics. So you guys have seen me probably over the last 6 months picking up really beautiful fabrics that have pleats and ruffles and lace and embroidery. All of those you're gonna see, and I have been planning for these lamp shades. A lot of the bases, like I said, will be made by me through Pottery, but then also I'm gonna have some vintage lamps. And so I've been trying to source some vintage lamps that I could pair with either my Pottery clay lampshades or with the fabric lampshades. So here at the shop, I was able to find some really beautiful lamps, and I got these two, and I just absolutely love like the little glass detail that was at the bottom, and then all of the brass. I just really felt that it was beautiful. They were beautiful, and I love that they were a pair. I can be talked into selling them separately, but I really just feel like they need to be sold together. And then of course they're going to have really beautiful shades on top. I'm going to redo all of the wiring, and I think that they're just going to be beautiful. I also found this other little lamp, and as you can see, I definitely have a style. I love just the glass detail at the bottom with this glass little piping up here, and then again with a really beautiful lampshade. I think it's just gonna be stunning. And then I also got this, which was a little bit of a reach, but I think that with just a little bit of, paint, I probably will take this off, but you can hang this on the wall. There's like a little hole here that you can hang on the wall. And then again, it'll have a really pretty lampshade to go with that. So I really love that. Rosalind initially picked it up, but she didn't need it. So I was like, well, I'll take it. And I think that this is just going to be a really nice piece, because if you don't have a space like on a table or a shelf that you can place a lamp, you can always find space on a wall. So really, really love that. So I got those 4 lamps, and then I got this shade. This is kind of going to be in the style, it might be a little too ruffly. Well, actually that's not a thing, because you guys know I love ruffles, but I really do love this little lamp shade. It needs to be cleaned up and, you know, I'll spruce her up, but this is just one of the little lamp shades that could go, you know, like on a lamp like this. And I think it'll be really pretty. I also think this could be really pretty on a lamp base that is made out of clay. So just keep an open mind. So then, speaking of all of the fabrics, tons and tons of fabric that I got. Also, this bag full of fabrics. Again, all of this only cost $48, and I think it's just amazing. I absolutely love it. I think, you know, kind of going out further outside of Raleigh and Durham and being able to go to some of the thrift shops and antique shops in some of the smaller towns, you definitely get a better deal, better prices when you hit some of those ones. And today I felt like I hit the jackpot. So just again, lots of, you know, really pretty fabrics with embroidery and ruffles, excuse me, lots of embroidery. You're going to see some hanging lamps. You're going to see all sorts of really, really beautiful lamps. I have lots of drawings and inspirational pictures that I really would love to kind of model my lamp line with, and I'm just really excited about it, and I hope just seeing some of these just sparks a little excitement for you guys as well, because I really do think that they're going to be beautiful in addition to all of the other things that will be in the shop. And also you'll see a lot of these fabrics that are going to be tied into some of my pieces for the home, also tied into all of the pieces that Tara will be purchasing and making. Very, very exciting times. So that is the haul for today. Like I said, I'm about to head over to the pottery studio to just check on my pottery. I'm really hoping that my house is going to be ready to go ahead and glaze, and then we'll see what else is there ready for me to either bring home or to glaze as well. I also want to take my tulip vase and I want to go over and glaze that as well. So I'm going to bring that with me. So let me go ahead. I'm going to take this necklace off because this is not appropriate for the pottery studio, and it's also very hot. So I'm going to take this off, grab all my supplies, and then I will meet you guys over at the studio. everything is glazed, and I'm very excited about that because I really wanted to get everything done and ready for the kiln before I left town for a little bit. And so the house is done, my flower vase is done, my little vase that I made for all of the rocks and shells that I got in Jamaica, that is glazed, and everything is now up on the shelf ready for the final firing. I was really hoping that all of my little pieces, you know, my couch and the picnic table, the kitchen table, my bed, the Hot Wheels, like all of the things, I wish that those would have been done. A lot of those things were not on the shelf, so that just means that they're in the kiln firing. And so the next time that we will all see all of these items is going to be for the big reveal, which of course I cannot wait for. So very excited that I was able to check that off the box. And so now I'm gonna go home and just relax a little bit, pack my bags, and then we're going to be off to Ohio. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. So I am going to be headed to the airport in just a couple of hours, maybe a little under a couple of hours, because like I said yesterday, I am going to spend some much needed time with my family. It's been a while. I actually haven't seen them since Christmas, other than, of course, we saw Tara and Kendra last month, but I haven't seen my mom and dad and my baby sister Laura, as well as the kids, since Christmas, and it is time to see them. And so unlike a lot of my videos that I share here, as well as with my family, I've decided not to film every single thing. I really just want to be able to spend some quality time with them without having the camera on the entire time, because when the camera is on, that means my brain is on, and that means that I'm working and I'm not being able to just enjoy and be in the moment. I hope that you guys can understand that, and I just really want to spend this time with them to just, you know, relax and spend some quality time. Obviously, everyone is getting older, my parents are getting older, the kids are getting older, and I just don't want to miss out on these really special times. So while I will definitely be filming a lot of the, you know, really special moments, and we'll be showing some of it to you guys later on in this video, I just decided I'm just going to take a little bit of a break, some time off, some much needed time off, and just hang with them and then just show you guys little bits and pieces. And so for sure, I know for a fact we are going to be doing some thrifting. Tara will be there, my baby sister will be there. Unfortunately, Kendra is not going to be able to be there just because she has to be at the shop because it's the holiday weekend, and so she has not only the shop but also a couple of farmers markets that she is going to be selling her goods in, and so she's not able to be there with us this time, but everyone else will be there, and we're going to have a really nice time. And so for sure, Tara and I are going to be doing some thrift shopping and antique shopping. We'd always love to do that just anyways, but also when we're at home, because things are just a little bit cheaper than they are here and in New York. And so we're going to see what goodies we can find that we'll be sourcing for the shop. And then of course, here and there, you know, I'm sure my mom is going to make a cocktail. I'll show you just little glimpses of the kids and show you guys how big they are getting, and just, I don't know, I'm just really excited to go. And so I am going to finish up here, and I'm not actually sure quite how this video is going to end yet. If we go out shopping and there is any like sort of haul to show you guys, then maybe once I get back home I'll do a haul and just show you everything that I got. But if not, then maybe I'll end it in Ohio. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out once we get there, but I'm just really looking forward to some time off and just some much needed family time. So I am going to continue getting ready. I'm still not fully packed, and then once I do that, then I will meet you guys in Ohio. Love that. Can't believe you painted that. It's ridiculous. Look at that. This is where I get it from, y'all.
Show it to Tara too, Kim.
I will.
I love it. Abigail! Abigail! Woo! Faster! 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 There we go. That was a little better. I love this for you guys.
Everybody's welcome here. Everybody's welcome here.
Good job.
If joy is just a state of mind, let's just do it all the time. We don't have to wait anymore.
Wait. Where's the snap go first?
I hope you never have to leave. We're all friends and family. Come on in and open the door. Every creed, every age, every color, every sister and mother and brother. Everybody's got a seat at the table. Everybody's welcome here, making smiles every year. Everybody's welcome here. Come on, come on. Everybody's welcome here. Love is where we gather near. Everybody's welcome here. Come on, come on. We're one big family. Oh, we're one big family. Yeah. Life's too short, it goes way too fast. Every second, every minute, gotta make it last. Take a little snap for the photo book. Every person that you love, every way you look. Everybody's welcome here, making smiles every year. Everybody's welcome here. Come on, come on. Everybody's welcome here. Love is where we gather near. Everybody's welcome here. Come on, come on. One big family. Oh, one big family.
Cheers. It is delicious. Tara made this watermelon margarita with watermelon juice, lime juice, as well as some vodka. It is very good. The best. Cheers. Love you.
I would kind of like, you guys use your camera?
Hello, so I am back from Ohio and I hope that you guys enjoyed the little montage that I put together of my time with my family. We really did have such a great time, and truly 80% of the time we were at home, sitting in the backyard, listening to music and drinking cocktails, grilling out food, watching the kids play in the pool. It was really, really lovely. And quite honestly, I hardly ever got out of my pajamas. We were in our our pajamas all day long. And if we weren't in our pajamas, we were either in like, you know, shorts and an old t-shirt, no makeup, no jewelry, hair not done. And it was magical. It really was. It was just the perfect amount of time that I needed away from literally everything. And so I really hope that you guys did enjoy my time there. I know it's in a little different format than I usually film it, but hopefully you saw enough to kind of get a gist of what we were doing during my time away. So the one thing that I do want to show you before I let you guys go, because we did actually end up leaving the house to go to an antique shop that I really love. We've been going there for years, and I love to go there like once or twice a year just to see what new things they had, and they truly had a lot of stuff. Tara also got a lot of things, and let me tell you, I mean, I picked up a lot of great things, but Tara really picked up some fantastic things. I am so excited about what she's going to do and what she's going to be creating just from the things she got when we were in Ohio alone. It is going to be so good. I cannot wait for this shop to be out in the world for you guys. So let me go ahead and start with a little bit of a haul. I bought, and you guys probably saw, when you saw these on screen, you probably figured I was going to get them, but I ended up getting these bookends, which I think are just gorgeous. They were either $25 or $30, and I had to have them. I actually think that I'm going to put these in the kitchen. I have a ton of cookbooks. I love to collect cookbooks. And so in there, I thought that these would look really pretty on the bookshelf as the bookends for my cookbooks. But when I saw them, I was like, I have to have them. Solid wood, just gorgeous conditions. Love these. Most of the things that I got will be in the shop, but there are a couple of things that I got for myself that I will not be selling, at least not in the near future. Another thing that I got for myself is this really beautiful rug, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's so small. I'm not sure where I would put it, but it was really beautiful. It's handmade. It is just absolutely gorgeous, and this is the rug. And I thought that it would be really pretty in front of the sink in the upstairs guest bathroom. I think it's gonna look really, really gorgeous in there. And another thing that I love is that it can kind of be reversible, so you can kind of have more of the beige here. And I just think that that is just really, really pretty. But I don't know if you can just see how beautiful the detail is. And of course, I love the color, and I love that like the red and the gold kind of pull in the colors from my art studio, and then the blush pinks kind of pull in the color from my guest bedroom. So when I saw, and then the black of course is pretty prominent in the bathroom. So I kind of just pulled it all together. $30. It was either, I think, again, this was either $30 or $35, but I had to get it. I think it's really, really gorgeous. So those are the two things that, oh no, that's not true. I have two other things that I bought for myself, tiny little things. But I bought this little frame. Now, of course, I'm gonna be taking these two little girls, and I hope that they don't bring any evil spirits into my house. But I got this little frame. I think that it's really, really gorgeous. I'm going to put a picture in here to replace these little girls and put this up on my gallery wall that I have going into my art room. I think that it's just a really pretty brass frame, and then I just love the little kickstand that there is back here. So I got that for myself, and then I got this little thing just because Tara said I had to have it, because it's kind of true. Creative minds are rarely tidy. So true, so true. So this is going into my room as well. Now everything else is for you guys. So you guys already know lamps. I'm looking for lots of vintage lamps, lots of lamp shades, and so I found those. So I found this really Beautiful lamp. Tara actually really loves this, and I have a feeling she's gonna want to snag this, but I just love it. It has the stone on the bottom, it has these little cute brass feet, and then all of the glass detail that you guys know that I love. I think it is really gorgeous, and putting again some of those really beautiful lampshades that I'll be creating on here is going to be amazing. Then I got another lamp base, and I thought this is really pretty. It's glass, and it's just really pretty. I love just like the little dainty flowers going around. It definitely needs to be cleaned up, definitely will be rewired, but again, just this little tiny lamp can go. I think it'd be really pretty in a bathroom, on a little kitchen counter. Pretty little shade, love it. And then this one I really love, and this is the lamp that I saw. I think this might be one of the first things that I picked up, but I just absolutely love this little lamp base. The kind of click it on and off here has like the little feet, and then it has this globe, but I'm gonna take this globe off and I'm going to make a ceramic globe to go on top. So I think that that's gonna be really pretty to kind of add in the new lampshade that I will create against this old brass base. I just think that it is gorgeous. I mean, I think it's pretty this way too, but I think it'll just actually make it really special if I have a piece that I created myself on this lamp. So I'm gonna take that off and add my own shade. Love that. And then a couple other things. I did end up finding a lot of lamp shades, and I'm not using any of the fabric on this. I really just want the lamp shades just for all of the wiring in the inside. And so I bought like 3 of these little small lamp shades. Again, I'm going to take all the fabric off and rework them, but what I really needed was the inside pieces, and finding these at, you know, thrift and antique stores for a low cost just helps me, you know, keep the price down later on down the line when I actually create the real shades. And then I found this one too. Again, I'm going to take everything off and just use the insides, but I bought 4 of those, and then I bought a big guy. And as you can tell, there's some damage to him, but that's okay. Actually, if you read my newsletter, I think that will come out Friday, you know that when I got back here, there was this freak thunderstorm that came and they shut the entire airport down. So we had just landed. 10 minutes later, this big rainstorm comes. They were already taking out all of our luggage off of the plane to then bring into the airport to put on the conveyor belt. It started to downpour. And guess what? They left all of our luggage just right outside. And so every single thing in my luggage was soaked. Everything, including this lampshade. So you can see the water that happened here. Let me tell you, I was not happy, but knowing that I'm going to be taking this fabric off and just using just the wiring in the inside. But I kind of wanted to get a couple of bigger lampshades because I do want to do some bigger lamp bases. Most of the lamps, like I mentioned, I believe earlier in this video, will be on the smaller side, but I do like the sizing of this lampshade and we'll be reworking this. But cannot believe that they left all of our luggage out there. Anyway, the last couple of things that I got, or last several things that I got, is just lots more fabric to make all of the lampshades with. I have all sorts of really beautiful fabrics. This one I really love. I'm not sure what I can do with it quite yet, but I don't know. Maybe I'll end up just keeping it, or maybe I'll sell it. But I just love the really pretty flowers here. I think that's gorgeous. Oh, I lied. I have one more thing for myself. I found these really beautiful 100% cotton. And when I tell you, I wish that you guys could feel this cotton, because whatever cotton this is, we do not have access to this anymore in this day and age. It is so lovely and luxurious. And so there are these two pillowcases. They're king size pillowcases. I don't believe that they were ever used. They don't have any stains on them. They are like crispy clean. It seems like they were steamed and ironed and then folded up, never to be used. So I got two of them, and I'm gonna put pillows in here, obviously, and put them in my guest bedroom. I think they'll be really pretty in there. My sister got a pair, and my mom actually got a pair too, and I absolutely love them. So and that's it. That's all that I got. Like I said, most of this is going to be for you guys. Tara got so much stuff. I wish that I had more video of her. She ended up getting this really beautiful quilt. Oh, the quilt is so gorgeous. She's going to make a quilt jacket. Both of us really wanted to do this project, and so she found this quilt that she's going to make a jacket out of, and I believe she's going to have enough fabric to make another jacket to put into the shop. She also bought another like piece of fabric that it is so beautiful, and I cannot wait to see what she's going to do with it. I think she's going to make some jackets out of that, as well as some handbags, maybe some crossbody bags and totes. Absolutely stunning. The thing that she is doing, and I forgot it, but I'll put a picture up here. I ended up buying this men's shirt, and the day that we were out, I had on just like a white shirt, and then I had on orange pants, and I just think I had on like flip-flops or my Rothy clogs. Not a fabulous outfit, but it didn't matter. We were going out thrifting. And then she was going through all of these men's shirts because she's planning on doing a lot of upcycling with these men's shirts, and just wait till you see what she has planned. Epic. But I ended up finding one that fit me, but then it went perfectly with my outfit. And so it's blue and white and orange stripes, and it just pulled the orange and the white together, and I just kind of put it over my shoulders, and it really just made the outfit. So I did buy that. It was like $6. But yeah, we really had an amazing time just shopping together and oohing and ahhing and talking about what we want to add to the shop and what we plan to do with these things to kind of make them our own. It was the best time, and I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it. So I am going to let you guys go here. There's so much packed into this video. I have no idea how long it's going to be, but I do hope that you guys enjoy each of the segments, from shopping with Rosalind and kind of hanging out for the day, and then going over to the pottery studio, as well as going home and spending time with family and shopping and this haul. There's a lot in here, so thank you guys for hanging with me this far. I really do hope you enjoy it. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you over on the newsletter on Friday at 10 a.m. in your inbox. If you are not signed up, I will always put a QR code here on the screen, and there's also a link down in the description box. We have such a great time over there, and for sure, for this sale that's coming up in the fall, you're gonna want to be linked and subscribe to my newsletter, because there's going to be some things there only for the newsletter folks, like I always do. That's just kind of one of the benefits of belonging and subscribing to my newsletter, is that you kind of get some early access and some special items and sales just for the newsletter peeps. So would love to have you over there. And with that, I will say goodbye, but I will see you guys right back here next Sunday. Bye.